Hey Drew, it's Bill here, and today I'm back with episode 60 of my Barrow Career Mode on FIFA 21. And today we have the playoff semi-finals here against Bournemouth. I'm only going to be playing the two semi-final games in this episode. So again, it's not a spoiler as to whether I win them and get through to the final or whether I lose them and don't make it through. Hopefully I will win them and make it through to the final though. This is the team I'm going to be going with for this game. It is my first team other than Njatic. Fries is back from injury, but still isn't fully fit yet. So he's on the bench. I'll only use him if I need him. So Njatic still starts. But anyway, let's get into this first round of the playoffs and hope we can beat Bournemouth here to give ourselves the advantage. Get up, Costas Cordell. Because you've let them get in there because you're on the floor complaining. Now Danjuma has the ball, a chance to shoot, and Court makes the tackle. I've given the ball straight away. Danjuma's got in the box. Solanke has the shot. Nice. Danjuma again has the shot, and Barbaros makes a good save. Brooks plays the ball in here into Offabora, and Bournemouth have gone 1-0 up here about 5 minutes before half-time, and I would say they've been the better team, but they've literally had one chance. That's their second chance there, and we've not had one. I mean, we just can't create anything. We can't move the ball forward. It's been difficult so far. And that is half-time, and Bournemouth are winning 1-0 here, so not a great start for us, but that's just the first, essentially the first quarter of this tie. Or across these ties, so still got 3 to go to get the goals back. Costas Cordell with an interception there. Gonna play it up to Hoffman. Gonna try and slip it through to McKinnon. He's played it through. McKinnon's got a chance to go into the box here. Gonna play it back across to Hoffman. Hoffman's gonna shoot, and Hoffman will level the game. Only 5 minutes into the first half, second half even, and we have leveled it here pretty much immediately. It's what we needed. We needed an early goal here to really set ourselves, and that's our first chance of the game. We just needed something. It's not even the greatest finish. Keeper probably should have done better. But that is 1-1. Yeah, well done, Dawoodi. Well left. What? Excuse me? He must have touched it. I don't think he did. Corner swinging now from Brooks. Court might get his head to that, but Billing does. And you're going to struggle to beat Billing in the air, to be fair, but he does head it over. Hodges running down the line there. Aroma's always played it to him. Defender's getting near to him, but Hodges can run it inside the defender here. McKinnon's opens the space for him. Hodges should have shot earlier. That's my fault. Should have shot earlier there. Might have actually scored. Going to play a 1-2 with Hodges here. It's actually gone through to McKinnon. That's not the ball I meant, but it is the ball I will take. I'm a lot happier with that ball than the original one that I was meant to play. I was meant to go back down the line to Roy Mazzora, but this has actually ended up being a fantastic ball in behind from Hargest. Play it to McKinnon, and that is a good finish into the top corner. And that is now 2-1. We are now leading this tie. Hoffman's got the ball here. Want to get Hargest down the line. Just going to wait to the right moment just to clip it over to him. And that was the right moment. He's clipped it over to him, but he needs an option, which is McKinnon. Going to pull it back, going to try and play it across the keeper, but just been tackled at the last second there. That's a good ball over. Now Danjuma's got plenty of space in the box here, but Dawoodi covers well to stop him from doing anything with it. Now if Court gets this ball away here, that will be full time, and we win the first leg of these playoffs 2-1. So we have the advantage going into the second game at home, and I think after our second half performance we deserve that win. But before we get into that second leg, we've actually got some new scout reports here, which I forgot I was going to have. So let's have a look at these. No one worth signing from Slovenia. There's no one worth signing from Mexico. This guy, Musa Sam from Cameroon, looks pretty good. Going to sign him. But there's no one else worth signing from Cameroon. And now we've got the second game of the playoffs here. And if we just don't lose to Bournemouth here, we are through. We don't even need to win because we've got a 1-goal advantage from the first leg. But obviously I would like to win it. I'd like to finish the tie in style and get us through to the playoff final so we can have a chance of getting promoted to the Premier League. And for this game, I've got my full first team back because Fries is back from injury now, so he's going back in. He is lacking sharpness, but I'd still rather have a Fries lacking sharpness than a full sharpness Njatic in the team, because Njatic just isn't actually very good. But anyway, let's get into this game against Bournemouth. Hope we don't lose, because we just don't even need to win, and hope we can get into the playoff final. Going to play the ball down the line to Hargest. Hargest has a chance to run into the box here. Chance to shoot across the keeper, and I should have gone closer to the goal. It's a really good chance to score there. It's the first one we've had of the game. It's been all Bournemouth so far, and I should have scored that. Just one interception from the throw in there. It's dropped to McKinnon, can play it through to Hoffman. Hoffman has a chance to shoot, and Hoffman has given us the lead in this game. It's now 3-1 on aggregate in the tie, and that gives us a big advantage now. This all came because Hargis won the header from the throw-in, won an interception, plays it to McKinnon. McKinnon plays it into Hoffman, takes one touch, then fires it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to us in the game and 3-1 on aggregate. McKinnon's through the middle here. Hoffman's played it to him. McKinnon has a chance to finish, and that is 2-0, and that is 4-1 in the tie, and that's given us an even bigger advantage here because Bournemouth now need 3 goals to level the tie and take it to extra time, and they need 4 to win it. Freese just plays it to Hoffman, then both the defenders go across to one side for some reason, which gives a massive gap through the middle for McKinnon just to run into. Plays it through to him, and that is a good finish from McKinnon to make it 2-0. And just after that goal, it is half-time now at 2-0, 4-1 in the tie. We're looking like we're in a very good position here. McKinnon plays the ball down to Roy Mazzora here. Has a chance to run it towards the box. Gonna play it across the Hargest. Hoffman's opened some space for him, so I can play it to McKinnon now. Clip it back to Hargest. It's not quite worked. I'm just going to hit a shot with McKinnon. That was never going to work, was it? But I played it out to Hargest here. It's actually a good ball. And that is a chance for a shot. And I don't know if that was blocked or saved, but either way, that was well done from Bournemouth there to defend that. McKinnon's got the ball here. Going to play it to Roy Mazzora because he's making the overlap. Going to shoot with a Roy Mazzora, but he's been tackled in this corner now. Hoffman's going to whip this in. He's going to drive it in. Pavlov might get his head to this. Pavlov can't. Then Freese. Will he get to the rebound? He has. Hoffman's going to hit it on the volley. And that's not gone far over the goal. It's a really good tackle from Roy Mazzora there. Just to stop Bournemouth getting a chance.
Well, the counter chance looks very real.
Oh, that's some nice play there to get it to Freese. Then play it back across to McKinnon. And that was a nicely well-worked goal there to make it 3-0 in the game and 5-1 on aggregate. I didn't even commentate on any of this build-up because it just moved too quickly for me to even commentate on it. But it was some nice build-up, and McKinnon finishes it off and makes it 5-1 on aggregate in the tie with 15 minutes to go. And I think we might be going to the playoff final. It's a good ball in there, and Barbaros makes a good save from that. And there's a header from the corner, and Barbaros needs to make another good save at the near post. Okay, apparently it was already out when he saved it. And that is full time against Bournemouth here. 3-0 in the game, 5-1 on aggregate, which means we are going to Wembley for the second playoff final of the series. The last one was in League 2, and I think that was in like October, right at the start of the series. Now it's September. We're like a week away from FIFA 22 coming out, but we're in the Championship playoff final. Now we've just got to see who we're facing. So we will be playing Sheffield United in the playoff final, but that is going to be in the next episode. Going to have a whole episode just dedicated to the playoff final, so that's going to be a big one. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.